Good Thursday morning, my big fourth graders. Good to be working with you again. I hope you're all having a good week. Today we're on our fourth day of working story problems. I wanted to spend quite a bit of time on this because year after year I have lots of students who really struggle with story problems. I don't know if they get in too big a hurry, if they don't understand the question. So we're going to get lots of practice of you learning to study the question, figure out how it goes, and find out what they're answering, and then give them the correct answer. So, just a reminder here about our problem-solving steps. Again, you've probably seen this on the Canvas page, and I left them on there so you can refer to them as you're working story problems. The first step is to study the question carefully, think of a plan, act your plan, and reflect and check. Check your answer, see if it makes sense, if it fits. And then we've got these key problems, or key words that help you to know whether you're going to be adding or subtracting. We're going to be working with subtraction problems today, and you can refer to that chart in your Canvas plan. Okay, so here we go for our questions for today. Alright, I dropped my mouse, and so now I got to pick it up and they're ready to go. Okay, so today's question is Salem River held a nest of fish eggs. The nest contained a total of 3,919 eggs. If 3,567 of these eggs hatched, how many did not hatch? Okay, so I'm going to draw a river. You see the water in it. Okay, I'm just drawing a picture to help me understand. I'm looking at the question to see what do they really want to know. They want to know how many did not hatch. And that's talking about eggs that hatched, right? So in the Salem River, there were a total of 3,919. Well, that's not written very good. I stretched it out too far. Okay, and we had a small portion of those in the river that hatched, or that did not hatch. But there were 3,567 that did hatch, and then we need to find out how many didn't hatch. So we're going to take the total of how many there were. We're going to do a takeaway, and then we're going to find out how many didn't hatch. Okay, so here's my paper. I'll work this with you, and we start out with a total of 3,919, and we found out that 3,567 hatched. So we're going to find out, this is all of them. This is the ones that hatched, and these are the ones that did not hatch. Okay, so I've worked that problem out. Does that look like it would work? I think it does. So I'm going to work my plan. So I go 9 take away 7. I get 2. 1 take away 6. Oh, can't do that. I have to borrow from my neighbor here. My neighbor's got 9. I'm going to take him down to 8 and take the one I borrowed from him, which is 100. I'm going to take it down into the tens place, and that gives me what looks like an 11. So 11 take away 6 is 5. 8 take away 5 is now 3. And 3 take away 3 is 0. Since it's at the front, I really don't have to write the 0. So my answer is 552 did not hatch. So I'm going to say that was 352 eggs that did not hatch. Okay? Let's go to the next question now. Shelley owned a wafting pie company. I'm not sure exactly what a wafting pie is, but I don't think it's that important for me to know. Shelley owns the Wafting Pie Company. This morning her employees used 4,218 eggs to bake coconut cream pies. If her employees used a total of 8,518 eggs today, how many eggs did they use in the afternoon? Okay, so I've got a great big egg here, and they're telling me, I'm going to make this, they used this many in the whole day, 8,518. And then, but in the morning, I'm going to put morn, and then after, for afternoon. In the morning, they did 4,218. So we don't know how many's in the afternoon here. So I'm going to do a problem here. I'm going to put down that there were 8,518, and I'm going to take away the 4,218 to find out how many they used in the morning. So this was all the eggs. This is morning. I just put M-O-R-N for short for morning. And now I'm going to find out how many they used in the afternoon. I'm just going to put after for afternoon. Okay, so I subtract 8 take away 8. 1 take away 1. Boy, those are easy. 5 take away 2 is 3. And 8 take away 4 is 4. So they used 4,300 in the afternoon. Oops, I messed up there again. 4,300 in the afternoon. Okay, let's go to the next one. We'll draw a picture. I'm hoping that some of you are getting really good at this. It's just a matter of lining up, being careful, and recognizing our numbers are getting bigger. But don't let that scare you, because you guys just do one step at a time, and I believe you can do it. So here's our next question. A crayon company recently changed its labels. It currently has a total of 3,836 crayons in stock, 213 of which have the new label. How many crayons with the old label does the company have in stock? So I'm going to draw myself a little graph here, and this is, I'm going to call this the labels. And they've got a small portion of them that are new labels. I'll put NL, and then I'm for new labels, right? And then I'm going to put OL for old labels. And they said they've got, so the labels in all are 3,836, and then they say they've got 213 in new labels. 213. So I got to figure out how many they have of the old labels. I'm going to take the new labels. Oops. So I'm going to work my problem here. I'm going to go 3,836 as the labels. Then I'm going to take away the new labels, which was 213. Make sure I line those up. Notice I don't have anything in the thousands place in this second number because there's no numbers that belong in the thousands place. And this is the new labels. And then I'm going to find out how many are the old labels. So I go 6 take away 3 is 3. 3 take away 1 is 2. 8 take away 2 is 6. And there's nothing to take away from the 3. So my answer is there are 3,623 of the old labels. Here again, I want to find out how many crayons with the old labels they have in stock. So we're going to say, put our number in here, 3,623. And I answered that correctly. But as you can see, with a lot of these things, a lot of these assignments, a lot of these story problems, I have made sure that I read the story question carefully. I think of a plan, and then I act on the plan, which is either do the addition or the subtraction, and then I reflect and make sure, does that make sense? Is that the right answer? Is that what they're looking for? Does that answer the question? And if you'll do that, you'll be able to get these right. Okay? So have fun practicing these, and we will see you when we see you.